When I turned 20 years old, I started self-improvement. At the time, I was very depressed, very lonely, very anxious, and I was just dealing with a lot of shit. And I did the basic stuff that came with self-improvement, like started hitting the gym, reading books and educating myself, meditating, and I actually started therapy. And that part of my life I still remember to this day was very hard and very difficult to get over that hump, but somehow I got over it. And eventually I started to venture out into different things, like wanting to start a business and learning new skills so I could make more money. Eventually I picked up on programming, and that's the thing I really wanted to pursue because I really liked technical things. And as soon as I started to learn code, I realized how much coding and self-improvement are alike. You see, self-help books are not only reserved for people on self-help or people that want to start a business. In fact, they could be used in almost any profession if you really think about it. And personally, I love reading books. Like I've read a ton of books. And once I started to apply principles from books, and although they're not directly given to programmers, they're more like self-help things like focus on this or do this to help your life be better, stuff like that. I started using them in my programming journey in order to speed up the process of coding and just stick with the goal itself. For example, Jordan Peterson's book 12 Rules for Life is one of my favorite books, and my favorite rule from that book is compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to the other people around you. And I think a lot of programmers can take a lesson out of this because we tend to compare ourselves a lot, and we often get sad that we didn't program something that well, and it just turns into this big mess and ordeal. Another awesome book is The Obstacle's the Way by Ryan Holiday. It helped me go through a lot of tough times in programming because as I was running into problems and bugs that I could not solve, I'd get really upset at myself, and as soon as I read that book, everything made sense, and it taught me that running into problems and bugs is really normal, and you just have to get through them because they'll make you a better programmer and just get you through the hard times. I really like that book because a lot of programmers run into problems, and especially as a new programmer like I was, I'd run into a lot of issues and I'd get upset at myself when I'd run into bugs, so much so that I quit a couple of times. And that book taught me to see these problems as something good and as a way to improve my programming skills and to get better. So if you like to read or if you're on self-improvement, you can mix the two. Just know that books on self-improvement can also be added into your programming journey, and just find ways, fine-tune them, and change them to apply into your programming journey. My name is Nizar, and I'll see you in the next video.